Ladies, I am on the warpath against pornography, and I hope you will join me, because here's the thing: we cannot be ignorant of the toll that this is taking on our families, on our marriages across America, Christian families. So many millions of Christian husbands totally ensnared with porn. Maybe you already know your husband is, maybe you suspect he is. Well, we need to take a stand, ladies, because this is destroying our men, destroying our marriages. I have heard far too many stories of a man who starts looking at pornography. He has to go to increasingly perverse images, perverse videos to keep his arousal going, and then that's not satisfying him, and so now he's going into sex chat rooms online, and maybe that's no longer satisfying to him, and now he's going out into the real world and having encounters, and then even getting arrested for sex crimes. You think I'm making this up? No, I am not. I know of personal cases in Christian families where this is happening. Don't let this happen to you. It's time to take a stand. It's time to stand up with dignity and courage and say, this is not going to happen on my watch. No, no, no. In fact, in Ephesians 5, verse 11, it says, have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. So now is the time to take a stand, ladies. What does this look like? If you suspect that your husband is engaged in looking at pornography, maybe ensnared in that, maybe trapped in it, and feels like he can't get out, it's time to come to him, not like viewing him as the enemy, not at all. The enemy is Satan. The enemy is pornography. But coming to your husband respectfully, in love, but firmly say, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. This is not good for you. This is not good for our marriage. This is extremely harmful. I will not tolerate this at all anymore. I am drawing a line. Will you, this is where you ask him, will you do whatever it takes to break free from this? Are you willing? Give him a little time to process that big request. Maybe step away for a day or two and let him pray about it, think about it. But then again, bring up the question, are you willing to do whatever it takes to break free from pornography? If he says yes, that's awesome. And as his helper, you can research programs that are available in your area. If you live in the Bellingham, Washington area, we have many programs. Band of Brothers for Christ can offer your husband help. Prodigals can be helpful. If you live outside the Bellingham area, do some research. There are good programs out there that can help your husband break free. If he says he's not willing, he's not going to go to these stupid programs or whatever excuse he comes up with, then you're going to have to draw a line in the sand. You're going to have to establish a firm boundary with your husband and say, I will not tolerate this. You need to seek help. I love you. I want our marriage to continue. But I'm going to draw a firm line here. You may even have to separate, not divorce, separate to draw attention to how serious this problem is. But don't stand by and do nothing. We need to take a stand against pornography.